my name is Elagabalus. I sell authentic ancient Greek, Roman, Biblical, and Byzantine coins and artifacts at my website, trustedcoins.com. Let me tell you a little bit of what you get. Every item is guaranteed authentic for a lifetime with a full color certificate of authenticity complete with my signature. I've identified over 28,000 ancient coins and artifacts. My items come complete in a flip. This flip preserves the coin for generations to come. The description is professionally done, many times citing a major reference or collection. And on the reverse side, you get the historical context of the item you purchased. So, even if you're a complete novice, this is a great way to start collecting ancient coins. Today, I'm going to be reading the biography of Roman Emperor Severus Alexander. This is what he looked like. Severus Alexander was Roman emperor from 222 to 235 AD. Alexander was the last emperor of the Severan dynasty. He succeeded his cousin Elagabalus upon the latter's assassination in 222 and was also ultimately assassinated himself, marking the epoch event of the crisis of the 3rd century. Nearly 50 years of civil wars, foreign invasions, and collapse of the monetary economy. As emperor, Alexander's peacetime reign was prosperous. In military conflict against the rising Sassanid Empire, there are mixed accounts. Though the Sassanid threat was checked, however, when campaigning against the Germanic tribes of Germania, Alexander apparently alienated his legions by engaging in diplomacy and bribery, and they assassinated him. Alexander was born at Arca, Caesarea. Alexander's father, Marcus Julius Gessius Marcianus, was a Syrian pro-magistrate. His mother, Julia Avita Mamaia, was the second daughter of Julia Maesa and Syrian noble Julius Avitus and maternal aunt of Emperor Elagabalus. When Alexander became emperor, he was young, amiable, well-meaning, and entirely under the dominion of his mother. He succeeded his cousin Elagabalus upon the latter's assassination in 222. As emperor, Alexander's peacetime reign was prosperous. In military conflict against the rising Sassanid, there were mixed accounts. Alexander's reign contained some of the last major building works constructed in Rome before the reign of Diocletian. He built the last aqueduct of ancient Rome, the 22-kilometer long Aqua Alexandrina, to supply his enlargement of the Thermae of Nero, which had been renamed after the emperor, Thermae Alexandrinae. He decreased the amount of base metal in the denarius while adding more silver. In religious matters, Alexander preserved an open mind. It is said that he was desirous of erecting a temple to Jesus, but was dissuaded by the pagan priests. He allowed a synagogue to be built in Rome, and also gave as a gift to the synagogue a scroll of the Torah known as the Severus Scroll. Alexander was married 3 times. His most famous wife was Sallustia Urbiana Augusta, whom he married in 225. He divorced and exiled her in 227, after her father, Caius Sallustius, was executed after being accused of attempting to assassinate the emperor. Another wife was Sulpicia Memia. Her father was a man of consular rank. Her grandfather's name was Catulus. The reign of Alexander was prosperous until the rise in the east of the Sassanids. Making Antioch his base, he marched at the head of the troops towards Ctesiphon, but a second army was destroyed by the Persians, and further losses were incurred by retreating Romans in Armenia. The conduct of the Roman army showed an extraordinary lack of discipline. In 232 there was a mutiny in the Syrian legion, and who proclaimed Taurinus emperor. Alexander managed to suppress the uprising, and Taurinus drowned while attempting to flee across the Euphrates. The emperor returned to Rome and celebrated a triumph in 233. The following year he was called to face German invaders in Gaul. Alexander mustered his forces, bringing legions from the eastern provinces, and crossed the Rhine into Germany on a pontoon bridge. Initially, at the advice of his mother, he attempted to buy the German tribes off, so as to gain time. It caused the Roman legionaries to look down on the emperor, as he was not prepared to commit unsoldierly conduct. Following the nomination of Maximinus as emperor, Alexander was assassinated, together with his mother, in a mutiny of Legion 22 Primigenia at Moguntiacum. These assassinations secured the throne for Maximinus. The death of Alexander is considered as the end of the Principate system established by Augustus. Although the Principate continued in theory until the reign of Diocletian, Severus Alexander's death signaled the beginning of the chaotic period known as the crisis of the 3rd century, which brought the empire to near collapse. So thank you very much for visiting my website, trustedcoins.com, to buy authentic ancient coins of this emperor and others.